Welcome to Get to Know the Speakers of DigitalConfex. Today we have with us Venkat Sankar, AVP and Head of AI at Motherson Group. He will be joining as a speaker on the topic AGI, superintelligence, and the human future, preparing for a post-AGI world during 4:30 Confex happening in Crown Plaza, New Delhi on 22nd August. So, hi Venkat, welcome to the chat show.
Hi, I'm really excited about the conference coming up in August.
It's our pleasure to have you again in our conference, Venkat. So, can you give us a brief introduction of yourself and your field of expertise for our audience?
Sure. So I've been in the industry about 23 years. Worked with various organizations like GE, Ericsson, in the past. I've primarily worked in the field of, you could say, predictive maintenance. So how we use AI, big data, machine learning to improve asset utilization and operational efficiencies. With Motherson, I'm heading AI. We are on a exciting journey of, how we can use AI as a lever for industrial efficiency in manufacturing.
Great to know, like your experience in the field and also the thing you are working right now. So, moving forward, I have a few questions for you today. My first question is, what happens to human purpose after superintelligence?
Yeah, I think human purpose will get more elevated. If you see today, there tends to be some level of inequality between different role types, the kind of things each individual can do. And I think when you have something like super intelligence coming in, it elevates the purpose of everyone in society. So things which, maybe certain people didn't have access to, it will become accessible to them. And the people who had access to it can elevate where they operate at. So net, I think human purpose will change. It will get elevated. You will probably start doing things that we couldn't imagine before. I kind of remembered when I started my career, we didn't even have a job title like data scientist or AI engineer. And kind of 2 decades later, those seem to be the more mainstream roles. So I'm sure that in terms of human purpose, what we will do, we will keep pushing the boundaries on what is possible. I don't think super intelligence will stop us from having a purpose. Rather, I think it's going to elevate the purpose that we have today.
I think love your take on super intelligence and how it's, I think, helping and evolving our humankind, I should say. So, my next question, will AGI save humanity or it will surpass it?
I don't think it's a competition. I think it's going to help us solve some of the toughest problems. Like if you take medicine, finding better medicines, things like cure for cancer, a lot of different things. So I think it is going to, increase and make us a lot healthier. It's going to help us thrive in I would say an increasingly tougher environment. We see so many changes also happening around us. But I don't think it is going to surpass us. I mean, I think as the creators of this, it's also our responsibility to, bring in the right guardrails, the framework, the regulations that keep it in that sphere where it is helping us as a community. And like I said earlier, elevating our purpose, elevating where as humans we can operate in the whole ecosystem.
Okay. So, my last question. So, are we ready for a post AGI world?
Technologically, I think we're pretty close, but I think when we think about, philosophically or from a regulation, guardrails, that kind of standpoint, I think we're still not there. I think there's still a lot of work for policymakers in this. I think we have to bring a lot of the technologists much closer to the policymakers and ensure that we're putting the right frameworks in place where we can, when the technology gets to that point, which could be pretty soon as well, that we are ready to embrace it and use it in in an ethical and a useful manner, which solves more of our problems, doesn't create new ones as we go.
I think our audience will love to hear more on this during the conference. So I also have prepared some rapid fire questions. My first
Sure.
question is, what's the first app you check every morning?
It's WhatsApp. There's a lot of messages that keep flowing in
Okay.
every
So,
day.
okay. So who has been your biggest mentor or influence professionally?
I think it was I think my boss from a couple of days back in GE. So
Okay.
I think he shaped a lot of my thinking from just being a technologist to how do you merge business with technology and look at outcomes for the company, for the world.
So what major technology shift will define the next 5 years?
I think one thing I keep saying a big shift is, where AI will run. So I think today a lot of AI runs centrally on cloud in big data centers, but we are seeing edge computing evolving so fast. Probably a lot of chips that used to sit in a data center actually sit on our mobile or laptop today. And I think, where AI is going to be running, how much of it will run on the edge, in our laptops, in our mobile phones, on operator machines versus what will actually run in the cloud, I think is going to become the next big shift that I feel we'll see.
Okay, so last question, one leadership lesson in a single sentence.
One leadership lesson is a single sentence. Look after your people. Your people are your most important asset. And they build what is tomorrow. They look after your customers, and they are the most important thing.
Okay, thanks, Venkat. It was great connecting with you, and I am thrilled with your excitement to join our conference. So, any words for our participants who will be joining in the conference?
Uh, just be there. I think it promises to be a very exciting set of discussions. I know I'm charged up to be there, and hope to meet a lot of you when you're over there.
Okay, so great. Thanks for your time today and to all the participants on the session happening on 4th IT Confex on 22nd August in New Delhi. Get a great chance to connect with them in person. See you soon, Venkat.
Yeah, see you there, Aish.